We are starting with market meat goats. Entering the arena is our Butler Cross Show Class 1. Our exhibitors today are Mackenzie Bohach from the Coldwater Dayton Busy Gophers with a Butler County raised. Ella Lowers from the AP FFA with a Butler County raised. Mackenzie Bohach from Coldwater Dayton Busy Gophers with a Butler County raised. Haley Baker from Coldwater Dayton Busy Gophers with a Butler County raised. Mackenzie Bohach from Coldwater Dayton Busy Gophers with a Butler County raised. Allison Moan from the Shell Rock Rockets with a Butler County raised. Cooper Baker from Coldwater Dayton Busy Gophers with a Butler County raised. Caitlin Clarkin from the Monroe Clever Clovers with a Butler County raised. And Lily Wedeking from the Butler Bees with a Butler County raised. Our first class again today is Board Class, Show Class 1. You may start entering the ring. This is first call for Board Cross, Show Class 2. First call for Board Cross, Show Class 2. Please start making your way to the arena with your exhibit. Following today's goat show, we have a Fair Board sponsored PV show for any young exhibitor that would like a chance to get into the arena and handle a goat. If you can find an exhibitor that's willing to help you, you may be a participant in this show class. It is called PV Showman and it is sponsored by our Fair Board. So any of you youngsters who would like a chance but you are unable to show, please find an exhibitor to help you and you may enter that class. And it is immediately following our show today for our meat goats. Final call for Buller War Cross Show Class 2. Final call for Buller War Cross Show Class 2. Please be sure you're on your way to the arena.
Let's go ahead and give your goat exhibitors a nice round of applause out here. Top end, I haven't placed them yet because I'm going to talk them a little bit and then I'll tell you how I place them. But we got two exceptional ones I think up here on the top end, and just kind of up the differences and the kind of big picture what I see. The young lady's a little more spotted up goat on the front side. The Butler, he's that kind of man. You want to step to the side, you'd see one that's elevated, got a long, exotic, freaky neck on him. Really attractive from there to their back. One that he's good in this tail set, probably just a little bit lower than the other one, and one he tracks relatively well for me. Maybe square him up just a tick when I study him out his front end. They're cool, attractive, stylish from the side. Probably not one that's ready today. When I get my hands on him, he's a little sharper, and I think he is giving up some pounds, but that's not going to discount him, especially with that type of look. Then the young ladies one, doe, really like her. Get your hands on her. She's ready today. She's 12 o'clock. She's fresh. She's got tons of power. Really on the backside, super impressive when she gets him cranked too. Big foot on him and stout. Still elevated. Still a good profile on that one. I really like where its neck is, maybe just a little bit thicker and not as quite as extended and as freaky. But I think being shows today, and I want that market animals. They still got to have some market animal tendons for me. I'm going to use the stout, heavier muscle one of the young ladies. So when the young ladies freaky, not ready one yet, quite yet. Congratulations to both of them. Young lady coming out in third, one that I think just is a really complete one. When you study him from the side, get your hands on. He's market ready. He's ready to go today. He's got a big footed, just big top, thick-ended one. I like that about him. Has that above the class. Both the young ladies, 1 and 4, one that's a little bit more immature, but I think still has some bone and foot size. It has some good days ahead of it. Like that about that one as well. Young ladies, a little hairier. One here lands in 5. One that just to me is just a little sharper to the touch. Good skeleton, good foot and bone work, but just needs a shot more muscle. We get down to class round up these last 4 I just like to stout them up and kind of place them in just relatives of muscularity and being true meat animals. Open them up and put some more muscle on their skeletons. Very good class, 2 exceptional goats on the top end. Let's give those exhibitors a nice round of applause.
First place in the Board War Cross Show Class 1 goes to Kayla Harkin. Second place in the Board War Cross Show Class 1 is Ella Lubers. Entering the ring now is your Board War Cross Show Class 2, Abby Wilson from the Shell Rock Rockets, Emmett Lummer from the Butler County 4-H Final Drive Livestock Club with the Butler County Rays, Haley Harkin from the Monroe Clutter Clovers with the Butler County Rays, Abby Wilson from the Shell Rock Rockets, Emma Wedeke from the Jackson Limited Clovers with the Butler County Rays, Lily Wedeke from the Butler Beavies with the Butler County Rays. After this class, we will be picking a champion and reserve champion market meat goat. This is first call for breeding junior doe under 1 year, show class 1. First call, breeding junior doe under 1 show class 1. If you sold Super Savers, your prize money is ready to be collected at the treasurer's office, and you can go there at any time to pick it up. If you sold Super Savers, your prize money is ready at the treasurer's office, and you can pick it up at your convenience. Also, there is a missing cell phone, and it is in the treasurer's office too. So if you're missing your cell phone, you might want to stop by the treasurer's office to see if this cell phone happens to be yours. Second call for breeding junior doe under 1 year, show class 1. Second call for breeding junior doe under 1, show class 1.
goes here. And if I got to do take all three and put them together, I think I'd make the kind of the ideal market go. And what I like, and kind of what I look for. Young lady, I think in the front of the drive here, she's going to win the class, and I think it's the most complete one to me. Ideally, he needs to be thicker and stouter as I study him from behind, but I think he's got plenty of shape. Over his rack and on his loin as I study him. I like his foot and bone size, and I like his finish on him. He's like the biggest, stoutest, most ripped up, heaviest muscle one in the class. That's certainly the young lady that lands it too. One for me, this one is the one that I can't scratch my head on. He needs to balance more correctly for me, just in the center portion of his skeleton from the profile, and especially when he takes the lead and moves. Probably to me the nicest balance one is the young man that lands in 3. Really like that about that one, but of the initial top trio, he's the one. He's also the lightest muscle Threadless. When I put my hands on him, I like to change that about him. So you put them together. I think the young lady that lands on the top end is going to be a class winner for me. Get down to the young lady here in 4, one that I like the shape and I like the muscle expression of that one. Just needs to be a little more dope there compared to what's above her in class. Round out the class, about 2 of them that just give up a shot more in terms of overall bone and foot size and skeletal mass compared to what's at the top end of the class. Very good class. Let's give those exhibitors a nice round of applause.
First place in the board class show class 2 goes to Abby Wilson. Second place goes to Kaylee Harkin. We are now going to choose a champion market meet goat and a reserve champion market meet goat. So we need from the first class, Kaylee Harkin and Ella Rivers. And from the second class, we need Abby Wilson and Kaylee Harkin. This is the final call for breeding junior doe under 1 year show class 1. Final call, breeding junior doe under 1, show class 1.
So go ahead and give your market exhibitors a nice round of applause. And don't need to talk too much about it again. We kind of gave away a lot of it in the class when I described the two, but I think there's two out here that just to me to give it a shot more quality and just one's being a little bit more muscular and probably closer to 12 o'clock for me today. But yeah, overall in terms of quality, just it's been showing will look and be a good market animal. In leading the green with the lightweight's going to win, and then just being an exotic freaky creature, I'm going to follow that one with the second class. So congratulations, Steve.
The champion market Mika winner goes to Kaylee Harkin from the Monroe Clever Clovers. She is receiving a trophy that is sponsored by Green Insurance Services. She is also going to be a representative at the state of Iowa's showdown for Butler County. The reserve market meat goat champion goes to Ella Lubers. She is receiving a trophy from Allison Propane and Gas. Please give our market meat goat reserve and champion a big round of applause. Entering the ring now is a breeding junior belt under 1 year, show class 1. Our exhibitors are Mackenzie Bohach, Coldwater Dayton Busy Gophers, and this is a Butler County race. Comfort Baker, Coldwater Dayton Busy Gophers, another Butler County race. Ella Wilbers, AP FFA with a Butler County race. And Rose Lee Long, East Butler Wranglers. This is first call for breeding junior doe under 1 year, show class 2. First call, breeding junior doe under 1 year, show class 2.
Oh, great. Got it.
under 1 year, show class 2. Second call, junior breeding doe, under 1 year, show class 2. also received a trophy sponsored by Butler County RAC.
First one of reading notes here, I think we just got one that she's just a big stouty. She's the one that's the most opened up. She's the widest constructed, most powerful constructed, good foot on her legs on her, probably track away from you a little bit square. I'm sure as they study and go, but I think that's still the one for how much you go with this there. We've got to start. Young lady lands in two. I think that she does so fairly handily compared to the other two. Just one that if you study that one in the center portions of its body, just capacious, real group would be more of a true group goat as compared to the 2, 3, and 4. One that still balances and is fairly attractive from the side, probably a little more collected in her top line too compared to the last winner. Young lady in 3, like the foot and bone work on that one, very athletic, gets around the ring. Just needs to see more goat there. And similar can be said for the young man that rounds out the class with the red dove. One that just gets a little more refined and spread. Like how extended it is a larger pattern one compared to the 2 ahead of it. Nice plus nose. Let's go ahead and give you a nice round of applause.
In the moving junior doe under 1 year, show class 1, your first place was Ella Members of AP FFA with the Butler County race. Second place was Rosemary Long. Entering the ring now is breeding junior doe under 1 year, show class 2. Entering the arena is Alexandria Long from the East Butler Ramblers. She is one of our graduating seniors this year. She has quite a career with 4-H. And please give Alexandra a round of applause for being one of our seniors to recognize. Also in this class is Leonard Weber from the Butler County 4-H Final Drive Livestock. Haley Baker, as well, is also one of our graduating seniors in this class. And she also has done many things in 4-H throughout her career as a 4-H'er, so please give Haley Baker a round of applause as well. She was with the Waterloo Visit Brokers, and she is a queen of Butler County race. And our last exhibitor of this class is Draven Capper from the Butler County 4-H Final Drive Livestock Club. This is first call for breeding junior doe under 1 year, show class 3. First call, breeding junior doe under 1 year, show class 3.
driving here. This doe, like that about her, like how extended she is and how parallel she is in the lines when I study her from the side. Good set of feet and legs and flexibility in her as well. We like that about her. A little more highly fit female too, and helps with the, you get your hands on her. She is also the boldest and most capacious. I think good spot to start. Good amount of center ribbon body and give it goes to probably just a little bit larger pattern and more surface area to her than the young lady that lands in the free. Young lady is certainly more proportional in terms of her foot size and bone work for that spot for maturity. We really appreciate that about her as an advantage over two. One just gives up a little bit more overall relative performance. Young lady are about the class, another big pattern, very extended goat. One just gives up quite a bit in overall stoutness and thickness.
I don't know.
Let's see those in there, nice round of applause.
Okay.
First place in our breeding junior doe under 1 year show class 2 is Emmett Lovern. Second place went to Draven Capper. Both of those boys are from the Butler County 4-H Final Drive Livestock Club. Entering the ring now is our breeding junior doe under 1 year show class 3. Our participants for this class are Emma Braun, Colton Harkin with AP FFA, and he has a Butler County raise. Emma King from the Jackson Lucky Clovers with a Butler County raise. Sienna Capper from the Butler County 4-H Final Drive Livestock Club. Emma King from the Jackson Lucky Clovers, she has a Butler County raise. Emma Braun from the Monroe Pleather Clovers. And Lily King from the Butler BBs, she has a Butler County raise. After this class, we will be looking at the first and second place from show class 1, 2, and 3, and picking a champion junior breeding doe. First call, breeding yearling doe 1 to 2 years. First call, breeding yearling doe 1 to 2 years.
Who you're talking about? That little orange, white, green and white, and then there's a little orange strip right there. That's big. I know, like not for women. Yeah, no. And probably money too.
After the goat show, we will have a picture for our rate of gain winners from the meat goat. They will be meeting at the photography area. The rate of gain results were first place, Emmett Lovern. Second place, Mackenzie Bohach. Third place, Kaylee Harkin. Fourth place, Mackenzie Bohach. Fifth place, Kaylee Harkin. Sixth place, Mackenzie Bohach. Seventh place, Haley Baker. Eighth place, Ella Rivers. Ninth place, Adam Wilson. And 10th place was Rupert Baker. Those friends were the ones who won first through 10th place in the rated game for meat goats. After the show, we will be taking a picture at the photo area. Please give our rated game winners a round of applause.
to round out the under year of age does with, and think step back and you study them, and you study them from a positive. Otherwise, you're going to get yourself a little confused in this class of where to put everything. And once you get your hands on them, they all kind of handle different to me too. Then they look from the outside, so there's a few more things I get to work through, but I think there's one thing to do. Let's start the young man's dough here on the top. One that just puts the most muscle on the nicest pattern. It's most attractive from the side, like that. About a good spot to start with there. How extended and she looks and everything. Young lady's got the stouty in the class. Big vine, really grooved. I'd like to shave grooved dough on the side of that one. But one spot I'd like to fix her, just make her a shot more extended, make her neater fronted. Take that home, take her to the right buck, and bring that back next year. It should be fairly exciting. Certainly, young ladies, spot marked up one in lens and 3 is really extended. Really like that about it. A really wide skeleton, a big bone, like that about it. One that when I get my hands on her, she's just a little frailer to the touch, just a little sharper. Not as ready as the 2 that are above her today. Young lady lens in 4, wanted her like from the profile, like how extended she is, and a little bit shot later maturing. 1 compared to the top 3 gives her quite a bit of overall bone or foot size and just sheer mass. But really like the balance. This is one that when you get your hands on it too, really surprise you, particularly over the rack and the young lady. Lens in 5, one you showed yourself up to there, just from the side profile, getting her shot more extended, makes you a little bit more parallel in the lines, and has a little bit more true more three-dimensional when she goes away from me as well. Round out the class with 2 does a very good duck that was still in their own rights too. They're very capacious, good in their rib, good in their bone work. Just got to balance better being top end in this class compared to what you ran into. Very good set of does, good top end. Let's go ahead and give those exhibitors a nice round of applause.
We will now be choosing a champion junior breeding doe and reserve champion. So from class 1, please bring in our first place, Ella Wilbers from the AP FFA. Second place in that class was Rosemary Long from the East Butler Ramblers. From class 2, first place was Emmett Weber from the Butler County 4-H Final Drive Livestock Club. Second place was Jordan Capper from the Butler County 4-H Final Drive Livestock Club. And class 3, the winner was Jordan Harkin from the AP FFA, which has a Butler County race, and Sienna Capper, also from the Butler County 4-H Final Drive Livestock Club. And we are picking our champion junior breeding doe and our reserve champion breeding doe. This is second call for breeding yearling doe 1 to 2 years. Second call, breeding yearling doe 1 to 2 years.
nice round of applause. Get the three class winners out here. Certainly all three are very exceptional. Really like them from the profile as I study them. I think they all are fairly extended in their front end. They're all good. Their rib shape. I think they're all good in their muscularity. And then I think there's one that's just as a shot more, it's just a little bit more of an outlier, a shot more exceptional in terms of overall three-dimensional. Be a good doe. She's sound. She's good looking. Generally out of the heavy class is going to be your champion. Dropped the big one, the stout one in here, the second in that class. I think it doesn't detract from the quality just with overall sheer power, but maybe one that just doesn't have quite the look and the overall eye appeal and balance of some of the other two. But I think there's one that just, for me, when it stepped to the side, and also I think probably one of the sounder ones in the drive that's out here. She's certainly not the biggest footed, but she's certainly the most attractive from the side, and one of the more pliable young man here is going to be your reserve.
The champion junior breeding doe was Colton Hunt from the Ada County FFA. His junior breeding doe is Emmett Lovern, Butler County 4-H Final Drive Livestock Club. Please give our champion and reserve champion another round of applause. Entering the arena now is a breeding yearling doe 1 to 2 years. Our exhibitors are Mackenzie Bohach, Clearwater Dayton Busy Gophers, Butler County Raised, Ruby White King, Butler Babies, a Butler County Raised, Carter Baker, Clearwater Dayton Busy Gophers, Butler County Raised, Allison Moan, Shell Rock Whippets, Blake Huffman, Jackson Lucky Clovers, Blake Huffman, Jackson Lucky Clovers. In this class, we will be picking our champion yearling doe and our reserve champion yearling doe. Once again, after the show, we will be taking a picture of our rate of game meat goat winners. In first place, we had Emmett Lovern. Second place, we had Mackenzie Bohach. Third place, we had Kaylee Harkin. Fourth place, we had Mackenzie Bohach. Fifth place, we had Kaylee Harkin. Sixth place, we had Mackenzie Bohach. Seventh place, we had Haley Baker. Eighth place, we had Ella Rulers. Ninth place, we had Abby Wilson, and in 10th place, we had Cooper Baker. We will be taking a picture after the bucket bottle class, and Lovern, you will need to bring your boat to the photo area for that picture. He will be receiving a trophy sponsored by Innovative Access.
I think one of the nice pattern goes in the class of the young ladies in the green shirt I'm going to start off with. Like her from the profile, like how big-footed, like how stout-made, like how bold she is, and where she meets the young ladies. The larger pattern goes for me is when I study her from behind. I think she's just wider in her skeleton as she goes away from me. And I think she toes down a shot square from going away from me. Fully realize the young lady's got the largest pattern given in the class, probably the most extended. Also the one carrying the kid like that about her as well, and ring size. One that just from the side as I study her, I like to change how she balances, make her a little more parallel in her lines, and be a little squarer as she comes and goes. But one that is shot more three-dimensional than the two young exhibitors in 3 and 4. That's what gets her up there, particularly behind. We get into 3 and 4, they're giving up a little bit more as I study them going away. Still a big-footed, square-made. I think the young lady lands in 3 just to sound her footed go. A little bit more structure there than the young man in 4. Still, he's got the advantage in overall three-dimensional look and pattern over the two that we round out the class with. Young ladies go in 5. One I think is just a little cleaner pattern from the side. Looks small stature in the class out of any class of yearlings, but still one that's got plenty of product in it for me, and then round out class with a larger outline go. One that just gives a quite a bit more foot size, a little trailer made type that could use a shot more balloon, also probably carrying a kid. Next class of senior does, go ahead and give those exhibitors a nice round of applause.
First place in breeding yearling doe 1 to 2 years is Lily Wedeking of the Butler BBs. Second place went to Allison Moan of the Shell Rock Rockets. We are now going to choose a champion breeding doe. So entering the ring will be your champion junior breeding doe, Clinton Harkin with the AP FFA. The reserve junior breeding doe is Emmett Lover of the Butler County 4-H Ride Livestock Club. From our breeding yearling doe 1 to 2 years, first place was Lily Wedeking from the Butler BBs, and second place was Allison Moon from the Shell Rock Rockets. We are choosing our champion breeding doe and reserve champion breeding doe. This is the first call for our bucket bottle goats. All bucket bottle goats, please report to the arena. After this, we will have the Fairboard sponsored Pee-wee Showmanship Show, which is for anyone who is not old enough to show or is maybe interested in showing but hasn't yet. If you find an exhibitor, you may definitely work and walk around with their goat in the arena. So following our bucket bottle will be our Pee-wee Showmanship Show. And that's sponsored by the Fairboard.
my mom is. No, my mom isn't either. It is. So, like just watching stuff. Yeah, that would be great. Okay. Bye-bye.
You know, I think you are creating no exhibitors a nice round of applause for the 7-day August this afternoon. Step out here, I think there's two that just give your shot more quality look from the side. I think they're a little more elevated, like how the necktie is high in their shoulder, and a little more parallel in their lines. Get out of there yet. Probably not the stoutest feature of the set out here, but with their bone champion, the drive out here for champion, two, they're equally as impressive. This one's got a shot more to it. Both are good looking. Young man, you're driving the junior champion's going to be your champion. Young man driving the reserve champion's
Our champion breeding bow belongs to Colton Harkin of the FFA. He is receiving a banner sponsored by Butler County 4-H. Colton also will be receiving the champion Butler County raised breeding bow, and he is receiving a trophy sponsored by Butler County 4-H. The reserve champion breeding bow banner belongs to an lover, and he is from the Butler County 4-H Final Drive Livestock Club. Please give our champion and reserve champion a big round of applause. Entering the ring now, Butler Bucket Bottle Goats. We have Owen Braun from the Monroe Clever Clovers Clover Kids, and we have Brody Lightning from the Clover Patch. In this class, we will have our PB showmanship class, sponsored by the Fair Group. Game winners, please start coming forward to the blue picture area. And whoever got first place, he will need to bring his vote, tag number 7434. He will be receiving a ribbon or a trophy for his champion rate of game vote and a weighted ag services. Second place is Lindsay Lopatch. She will be receiving a trophy from Butler County 4-H. Also in the picture is third place, Kaylee Harkin. Fourth place, Mackenzie Lopatch. Fifth place, Kaylee Harkin. Sixth place, Mackenzie Lopatch. Seventh place, Aiden Baker. Eighth place, Ella Lewis. Ninth place, Abby Wilson. And 10th place, Cooper Baker.
in the next couple of years and get them confused. So congratulations to you too. Let's give them another nice round of applause as they exit.
Presenters were Owen Braun of the Monroe Club of Clovers, Clover Kids, and Brody Reddicky of the Clover Catch. Now we would like to have our Pee Wee Showmanship sponsored by the Fair Board. Any person who would like to handle a goat in the arena, as long as they have an exhibitor, they are willing to do that. You will also be receiving a participation ribbon. Our sheep show will begin in about 15 minutes. We will be starting with senior showmanship for the sheep division. Senior showman is anyone who has finished grades 10, 11, and 12. So this is first call for senior showmanship for the sheep division. After the senior showmanship class, it will be followed by the intermediate